Okay, I just got back from watching Bring Her Back. That shit was. Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I am Tyrone, and today, yes, we are reviewing Bring Her Back. That is the A24 film that's directed by Danny and Michael Philippou. You might know them for two things from the film that came out in 2023 called Talk to Me, and also they're YouTubers. YouTube legacy of Raka Raka. I love them on that. This film is written and directed by Danny Philippou and Michael Philippou, but it's also written by Danny Philippou and Bill, what is his name? Billy Heisman, I think that's his name. Let me tell you this, okay? There are certain things that I cannot tell you in this film, or I don't want to tell you in this film. There's gonna be like small spoilers in this, but basically with this film, it follows two kids, a 17-year-old boy by the name of Andy that's played by Billy Barrett. You might know Billy Barrett from the Craven the Hunter film, which was doo-doo. Okay, and also his sister, his stepsister, played by Sora Wong, and her character's name is Piper. She is a visually impaired girl, and they basically, you know, a tragic thing happens with their father, Andy's biological father, and Piper's stepfather. He passes away, and then they have to go into a basically a program, a foster program where Piper is going to get basically adopted by Laura. Sally Hawkins. They got Sally Hawkins, Academy Award nominated Sally Hawkins, to play this deranged woman. Okay, and I'll get to the deranged part a little bit later. And so we got Andy, her brother, who is not gonna leave his sister's side after the death of their father. And there's a lot of undertone of what the relationship between his father and him was in the past, which goes on throughout this film. But I just want to say this: Danny and Michael Philippou has made two films, right? Talk to Me and this film, both distributed by A24, and they know what they're doing. Okay, both of these films tackle loss very, very well. Okay, Talk to Me talked about with the lead characters, that's played by Sophie Wilde, loss of her mother, and what she would do anything to have contact with her mother because she didn't feel her mother, took her life and stuff like that. If you've seen Talk to Me, this one is the same thing, where it's dealing with grief and loss, but from Laura's character, the person who adopted them, Andy and Piper. And it is crazy, the stuff that happens in this film. Okay, if you have a weak stomach by the end of this film, you're gonna throw up stuff. Okay, I'm just saying that off rip. But those are the two main kids that we see, that we follow throughout the film. But there's another kid that is in this foster care of Laura by the name of Oliver, played by Jonah Warren Phillips. This kid is a star. Okay, without this kid being in this film, the crux of the film will probably fall apart. The main reason why this film is going on is because of this kid. And yeah, so basically, I'm just gonna say this. Here's where the spoilers part come in. If you don't want to hear any of the spoilers, cut this off, come back later. So Laura's daughter, played by Sally Hawkins, she passes away, and she is also similar to Piper, that she is visually impaired, and where she passed away by drowning in the pool. And Oliver is there, which is the other boy, and he's a mute. He's played by he's played as a mute. He doesn't really talk or anything. He stares off into space and stuff like that. And Jonah does an amazing job with this character. And basically Jonah is like a vessel, is what I will say, to basically do what the film is saying, bring back Laura's daughter. And then there's other things where Piper plays another part in how to bring Laura's dead daughter back. This film has a great cast in this, and they all did amazing. Okay, it's I wish the Academy Awards will have like a section for like best actors in the horror genre, because Sally Hawkins knocks it out of the park, and so does Billy Barrett, and first timer Sora Wong. This is her first film here, and she also did amazing. But the thing that the topics in this film about loss and what a person would do to just speak to their loved one again is very heavy in this film, just like it was in Talk to Me. And it's not really like your traditional horror film where jump scares and stuff like that happens. There is some like possession stuff going on, especially with Oliver's character. Okay, the little boy that's also in Laura's care, but it's not like your traditional horror thing. It's more of a slow burn thriller. That's a key thing here. Slow burn. Tick 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 tick. Slow burn. Okay, and it is an amazing payoff when it comes to how much of the slow burn is. Now, if you are like other people in the theater, as an audience member, you're watching these films and films like this where you're like, you can see it coming from a mile away, certain things, but you're not angry. Okay, some films like you're like extremely mad, like the film is trying to catch up to where the audience already is. There's certain things in this film that's like that, but it doesn't ruin it at all, because it's such an intense like turning of a coil. Okay, that's about to pop with this film. And there's other things I want to talk about this film. Danny and Michael Philippou are great when it comes to characteristics of Piper, because remember, Piper is visually impaired, so they have to use different things to show her character how she can like hear certain things that's going on. Sound is a very big thing in this film. There's like lens flares in this film where it's like very blurry, where you see like from her POV of what Piper would actually kind of see in this, and I thought that was very well done. And it's just a lot of good things to love about this. Now, there's not the most perfect film. It's not the most perfect film at all. And I said the same thing about that in Talk to Me on our review of our Most Important Opinions, where I kind of feel like, I'm not saying that they didn't stick the landing. They did stick the landing. It's just sort of some certain things to where it's like, okay, this person knows how to do this bad thing, but she thinks she's doing a good thing for herself, but it's actually bad. She knows how to do it, but then you're like, how did she learn how to do this? Where did this come from? Okay, and I don't want to spoil that. The only thing I spoiled about it is that Laura's daughter passed away, and Oliver and Piper are like the conduits to try to bring her back into this world. But the whole thing is like, how did you even learn how to do this? Okay, it's wild, it's crazy. But either way, this is a great film to watch. Okay, if you are a fan of psychological thrillers, if you're a fan of Danny Philippou and Michael Philippou from Raka Raka, I say get out there and go see this film. Go support this film. These type of indie films is what's needed in the film industry, for sure. Okay, hands down is what's needed in the film industry, because all these superhero films and stuff like that, it's not entertaining enough. Okay, it doesn't have any gravitas, you know. But this film is bold. It is disgusting towards the end. So like I said, you have a weak stomach and you don't like gore and stuff like that, you might, even I have watched so many films when it comes to gore and stuff like that. There's like two things that I don't like. Okay, nails being pulled from your hands and teeth being ripped apart. And one of those things is in this film. One of those things is in this film, and it really just like got me going. Okay, but yeah, get out there and go see this film. I'm giving this film, if I have to rate it, I think I gave Talk to Me a B-. This is better than Talk to Me. I'm giving this a A- for sure. This is an A- for me. I just wished it had a little bit more connectivity of where the roots of this ritual comes from. Okay, so but yeah, that is my small review for bring her back. Get out there, go support Danny and Michael Philippou's new A24 film starring Billy Burritt, Sora Wong, and the great Sally Hawkins, and also newcomer Jonah Warren Phillips. They did amazing. Okay, get out there and check it out. And also get in the comments and let me know what you thought about this. Do not spoil it for people who haven't seen it. Please give it some time. Let this video just go through, you know, let it go through. Get it some time to breathe. But also just let me know just what you thought about this. Also let me know what is your favorite horror film or psychological horror film that you've seen recently, or something that's in the past that you've seen. I would probably want to see it and review it again. So let me know about that in the comments. And if you did like this review, please hit the thumbs up. It really does help out the channel more than you know. And if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to stay up to date with everything I do right here on your emotional reactions. And also get into your settings of your YouTube app and turn on notifications, because they're set to default. So turn those things on so you can see other things like this. It's right here. I don't know what it is, but it's over here. And I think you should watch it. Have fun with that, and then come on back for something else. This movie was wild. See you in another video. Peace.